I remember over 20 years ago reading about this issue and kind of the awareness washing over me of how large of an evil this is pervading our culture all over the globe. And at that time, it was almost something was activated within me. And ended up going to law school. And at the time in Virginia, when I first started prosecuting, there was not a standalone or a separate law addressing human trafficking. The laws then changed, and Virginia passed a law criminalizing sex trafficking. And we started to see and identify more of those cases, and that's when even the approach of law enforcement and investigation started to change. We realized the approach to, for example, prostitution, arresting and convicting a woman in a hotel room, for example, isn't actually addressing the root issue, and that many of the times, if not most of the time, that woman, that man, is under the control of someone else. And then about 3.5 years ago, I was invited to join Regent Law School and the Center for Global Justice. So I now serve as the director for the Center for Global Justice at Regent Law School in Virginia Beach. Since 2010, our students have supported partner organizations across the globe. We've partnered with over 90 different organizations through research and sending our students as legal interns. So in 15 years, we've contributed almost 70,000 hours of pro bono work valued at about $5 million. And then in 2023, we had the chance to launch our own clinic. And that means that we're now directly representing human trafficking survivors in overcoming different legal barriers that they face after exiting exploitation. Because just getting physical separation from the trafficker is only one small step. There's a long road to rehabilitation and to reintegration. And so a primary barrier that a lot of survivors face in the United States is having a criminal record, that they were forced to commit crimes by their trafficker. And so even if they exit and can get away from their trafficker, they still have this criminal record and can't get a job, can't get meaningful employment or housing, safe housing, can't get custody of their children. And so we help with filing these petitions to help them clear their criminal record. Our very first client, we were able to get her record partially cleared, and then we worked together with another coalition to get that law expanded and improved. We've represented 19 different survivors with petitions. We've had so far a 100% success rate. The founding scripture for our center is Proverbs 31, 8 and 9, to give a voice to the voiceless, to speak up for those who can't speak for themselves. A major issue is something called legal deserts, where there are huge areas geographically within the U.S. without trauma-informed, specialized legal services available for survivors. And so within our region, we try to train other attorneys who may want to support in providing pro bono legal services, working with law firms, and even training judges and attorneys in the criminal justice system. One major challenge is a lack of data on where survivors are facing challenges within the criminal justice system. And so we are working to launch a nationwide survey to ask survivors, when were they identified as a survivor, if ever? Were they ever offered different alternatives, support as a victim of a crime rather than the perpetrator of a crime? This issue matters because we're all human and we should see the value, one human to another. We believe in our clinic, being a Christian institution, as image bearers of God. And we need everybody because this is such an expansive, pervasive problem. You know, over 50 million people may be enslaved at any given time. This is a $150 billion industry. Because it is so large, we need everyone. So the more people are aware and choose to not look away, it's painful, but we choose to learn, grow in knowledge and awareness, and only with everyone involved can we really eradicate human trafficking.
My name is Rosy Orozco, a former congresswoman from Mexico who fought against the cartels and human trafficking. This year, we are launching the Heroes Wanted campaign, shining a light on extraordinary people fighting in the front lines.
So go to kaleido.charity/heroeswanted, watch their stories to help amplify their impact, and vote for the hero who inspires you the most.